Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled deep in the English countryside, there lived a young man named Oliver. Oliver was known throughout the village for his carefree attitude and his penchant for procrastination. He would often spend his days lounging under the shade of a tree, watching the clouds drift lazily across the sky. One sunny morning, as Oliver was enjoying his usual leisurely routine, an old man named Mr. Jenkins approached him. Mr. Jenkins was a wise and respected figure in the village, known for his profound knowledge and sage advice. "Oliver," Mr. Jenkins said in a gentle but firm tone, "I've watched you while away your days without a care in the world. But let me tell you something, my boy. Time is the most precious gift we have, and it waits for no one." Oliver, who had never given much thought to the concept of time, shrugged his shoulders. "What's the rush, Mr. Jenkins? I have plenty of time." Mr. Jenkins smiled knowingly and handed Oliver a handful of small pebbles. "Take these pebbles, Oliver, and throw them into the river one by one. Then we shall talk further." Oliver, curious but still somewhat indifferent, did as he was instructed. He threw the first pebble into the river, and it created a small splash before disappearing into the water. He repeated this with the second and third pebble, each time with the same result. As Oliver threw the fourth pebble, Mr. Jenkins interrupted. "Oliver, did you notice something?" Oliver furrowed his brow, not quite sure what Mr. Jenkins was getting at. "Notice what?" Mr. Jenkins replied. "Each pebble you threw into the river created a ripple that spread outward. Just like those ripples, the moments in your life create an impact, no matter how small or insignificant they may seem at the time. But once they pass, they are gone forever." Oliver finally began to grasp the lesson Mr. Jenkins was trying to teach him. He realized that time, like the pebbles he had thrown into the river, could never be retrieved once it had passed. With newfound wisdom, Oliver decided to change his ways. He no longer willed away his days idly, but instead put his time to good use. He took up various tasks and responsibilities in the village, helping his neighbors and making a positive impact on their lives. Years passed, and Oliver became a respected and admired member of the community. He had learned the true value of time, and he cherished every moment, knowing that it was a gift that should not be squandered. The moral of the story is that time is a precious and irreplaceable resource. It is up to us to make the most of the time we have, for once it's gone, we can never get it back. Just like the ripples in the river, our actions and choices create an impact on the world around us, so it's essential to use our time wisely and make it count.